All right.
Welcome, mate. I'm Rhino, and today we're gonna be going into Murders at Karlov's Manor.
Yeah. Show the box. You've got the box there. Hey, yeah. We've got the boxes. So, um, all right. So let's see here. We've got everything going. What I'm going to do real quick while you talk a little bit about this is I'm going to go ahead and post this out on some socials.
Okay, so the boxes,
Yeah, they are sealed.
they are completely sealed. No way, no how, uh, that I could gimmick.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Keep going.
And we're going. We don't know the. All right, no.
We don't know the set.
Set.
We
Yes.
you know how hard it is for us to not learn anything about the set. So that's what we were doing. We were trying to make sure that we didn't know anything about the set.
And so we're going into this completely blind.
Yeah. All right. So that's posted up on socials. And let's see here. I'm going to tell this person right here, we are live now on stream. Okay. So one of those is mine and one of those is yours.
This is yours.
Ah, so you somehow gimmicked this. All right, hang on. Let me all right. So we've got our sets right here and we are going to open them up and and we're going to do the horror of horrors, the absolute most horrible thing that you could possibly do. And that is play unsleeved. All right, so we've got a Saul suspect. So we know nothing about this set. I just randomly ended up getting a oh, so Tessa Karlov is dead. All right. All right, and so there's mine. So I've got a nice little shiny promo in here. We're not going to do the promos. We're not going to open up the promos. I know there's a card in there for Arena, and I think there's another card back there that we don't, you don't get to play. I got me a Demir dice. And I don't know if there's other colors in there or not. All right. Yeah, all right.
I got me a
Demir dice. Okay. Well, yeah, they're pretty much the same. So, oh, all right. Well, get your packs together, and we're going to open up packs. Throw the thingies on the floor. They always have this nice little pre-release deck thing here, which is reasonably close to what you want. It says 15 to 18 creatures, 5 to 8 other spells, and then 17 lands. And then they give you a mana curve here, which you want to try to reach. In most cases, you'll do that pretty much automatically. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start opening up our packs and sorting them.
so first sort by color.
Well, I sort by color and rarity. So, and that is, and I'd make sure that I do it in Wooburg order just because, well, I'm that sort of person, okay? Um, and so as soon as I hit an uncommon, I put it up at the next level up. And that way I get an idea of, oh, hey, I've got Kaya as my mythic, a buried garden, and clue token and such. All right. All right. You probably want to have your commons closer to you because that's where you're going to have most of your cards. All right. Okay. That was all right. Okay. There's a lot of people that really like the showcase style and stuff like that, and I like it every now and then. Uh, to have it on most of the cards, it loses its specialness.
Taste.
Yeah. Uh,
Ooh. Masker girl, known killer.
okay.
Thick.
All right. So if you are in the chat or if you're watching afterwards, tell us if you went to a pre-release at your LGS, your local game store. All right. And I know this part of this is generally not that thrilling for most, but that I got. My rare was a Doorkeeper Thrall. The 2-drop. Yeah, it's pretty nice. 2-drop with flash and flying. 1/2. All right. And let's see here. So there's a lot of buddy cards in here. The 2 lands, 2 color cards. So, okay, this. I knew I put something in the wrong spot there. All right. I'm assuming that. So these are the new play boosters.
Murder.
They are somewhat like the draft boosters, but only somewhat. And they're somewhat like the set boosters, but only somewhat. So they had to make them draftable. Case of the stashed Stelican. Stelican. Yes, it's a Stelican. Skeleton, yes.
Beats up the skeleton.
Ooh. Okay, so it looks like the play boosters also have art cards in them.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
And pulling up some.
Now, it would be great if they didn't have any the just basic advertisement card. That always seemed to be such a waste to have an advertisement card. There's a Judith. Woohoo! And a Lamplight Phoenix. Lamplight Pahonix.
I got
All right.
Caves of the Crimson Pulse.
Okay, this one's backwards from the others. Um,
Backwards.
yeah. I wonder if they got printed at different facilities or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a mysterious creature. All right. Well, I can tell you based off of my cards that I have pulled, I can already tell you that the most likely color combo I'm doing is Orzhov, because all of my rares and stuff are inside of Orzhov. I I do have a couple of Gruul, but I also have Kaya, so I would probably opt for that if look at my multicoloreds. Uh, okay, I can act, since this isn't Commander, I can actually play that.
Wait, what?
In an Orzhov deck.
Yeah.
Um, no, that. All right. Well, that is. Oh, so there's not a lot in the way of artifacts uh, that are just completely colorless. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off. Take these off. All right. If I do that, oops, I am going. Now I'm going to sort by mana value, also known as converted mana cost, and type, if it's a spell or a creature, and see what I've got. So I'm going to put all my creatures down low. There's a 2-drop. Technically 1. No, it isn't really. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey, good one drop. Uh, okay, so if you got any questions about why we do things this way, you're welcome to ask. And basically, this is the way that for people who've built a lot of decks in their time, this is the way we do it. Um, so this is a full drop. Um, whoa, that's a lot. And to that. Okay. Well, I see people coming in and going out. Nobody's chatting with us.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm going to put that there. And then this, technically, that's a maybe. All right. So let's see how many creatures I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. So in my case, I've got a pile of 2-drops. That's good. I don't think there's any of them that are not that great. I mean, we've got yeah, I would probably go ahead and keep all of them. I have a single 3-drop. And I have 4 drops, 4 5 drops, and 3 6 drops. All right. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to go with the 7 here.
Surprisingly, I'm gonna be doing blue.
Blue and
I haven't got there yet.
okay.
Looks like white.
Blue and white. All right. So I got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I need to get rid of, I'm going to get rid of 4 of these. So I'm going to take a look at this. And it'd be easy for me to do 2 and 2 out of the upper. Well, I can't read the oil here, so that one's going.
It's black.
Yeah. Um, um, I think I'm going to keep those two. And all right, I need to take a look at colors as well. So yeah, it's pretty even up. I think I'm going to do that creature-wise. That'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16. All right, there is my 16 creatures. Now, if I go with 16 lands, I'll do 8 and 8. So I've got 16 and 16. That gives me the ability to go 8 spells. So this is one that I definitely want to do.
Yeah, I didn't get to. A planeswalker. So.
Yeah.
But planeswalkers aren't the way that you win.
Yeah.
It's,
Generally, they're not, but you know, it's possible that this could be a game-winning planeswalker. So there's 4, and 6, 2 more. Oh. That was a creature. Do this way. Oh, there's another creature. How did I miss that? Do this way. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spells.
city and sewers. I'd say buddy land.
I think I might do that and do this. All right. So I have got my deck created. Now, granted, I would end up doing a lot better if I knew the cards really well. But a lot of times, just going on some instinct as to, okay, you know, and our history too. We know that creatures, creature decks win pre-releases, and that flying is very important in pre-releases. So if you have flying creatures, yeah, you're going to end up winning a lot more. So let me get my basics. And while Rhino is doing that, all right. Oh man, been a long time since I've shuffled magic cards unsleeved.
Yeah. Okay. Finally, that's back.
All right.
Mm. Finally. A Plains Island.
Plains Island. Okay.
And
All right. Okay. Well, we're starting to get the thumbs up. So if you're on the stream, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And if you're not, give us a thumbs up anyway. Okay. We're doing good. Keep going. Okay. You need to build that deck. I'm ready to play.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now
Let's get all the useless stuff out of the way.
I need to figure out
Okay.
what
where
colors.
Where are your rares?
My rares are in the colors.
Okay. That's why we do by rarity as well, so we can see what your bombs are. A lot of times the bombs are the rares. Wow, you got a lot of artifacts. I got 2 and they were exactly the same. Yeah.
None in green.
You got 2 escape tunnels? Wow.
Yep.
That's basically an Evolving Wilds.
Okay.
It's an evolving wild with a tiny rogue passage on it.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have a problem with mana.
Okay.
So what colors you looking at?
Well, I'm thinking of doing,
Not green.
yeah, not green.
Okay. How about red? Is red reasonable? Not really.
Um, there's a rare.
Yeah. But
Um,
you also don't have as many reds. What?
I'm not doing red.
Okay. A lot of times you have to do these quick decisions when you're doing a pre-release. You've got to go through and go, no, 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 not this. Now, if you get a buy in your first round, then you can go back and you can be really careful and redo your deck and stuff like that.
I got this.
Okay.
It's flying at least.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to do blue and white, or are you going to do blue and black?
I think I'm gonna do blue and black.
Okay, so you're going to do Demir. All right. You've got that card. Um,
Put this in no matter what.
uh, that could potentially work. Oh, hey, you got the ley line of the guild pack.
Yeah.
That's a cool card for commander. So those are possibilities. This is not a possibility. That's blue and white. You got 2 escape tunnels.
And put those in.
Yeah. So if you're going to go with 16 lands, then we would get, yeah, if you're definitely getting rid of the white. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So now put all your creatures in a mana value order. Mana value. Creatures. And then spells. All right. You can sort them both at the same time. All right. So this right here is a 2. There's a 1. There's a 2.
3.
All right. There's a 4. This is a 3. You might end up with a better deck than me. So I would have to win. You ended up getting a Demir land? All right. You good?
Yeah.
This is 3. There's possibilities. And then this is these are 5s. All right, what you got?
Got one of those guys over here. Six. And 2, 3.
3. That's, yeah, this is the pile for 3s. Okay. So how many creatures are you going to go? Looks like you got a good variety for creatures.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You want to do 16 lands or you want to do more?
Probably.
Well, you can do 17 with this one. So why don't you do... All right, so we would do 7, 7, and then this. That would give you 17 lands.
Yeah.
Pick out about 17 creatures. Yeah, and you'll probably want to get as many of the low creatures as you can.
Okay. 1. And 3. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12.
My pile.
13. 15. 16.
All right.
I just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Okay. So you got 16 creatures.
Yeah.
You're going to put in any of your artifacts?
Yeah.
Are you going to put in the high value artifacts or the one low?
Probably the ones that are the low.
Okay. So pick one. Just one.
Just one.
And all right. So that will give you 17. So now you have 17 lands, 17 creatures. Now you go for 6 spells. Get your other artifacts up. Get them out of the way. We'll set them on the top over here.
Okay.
Now, this is your low cost spells. But if you need to have murder, then you put in murder.
I want murder.
Yeah. So you're definitely going with murder. All right. So now you need 5 more. And I will go ahead and start shuffling this together. It's fine.
That.
Okay. Well, we do not have the ability to load these cards up for the game, so
Sorry.
sorry about that. You know, it generally takes a little longer for us to do to get the decks in place and make sure that we get the right versions of the cards in and stuff like that. We don't want to waste anybody's time watching this, but you know, so you've got, all right.
So 2 more.
Yeah, you're going for 6. I should have 34 cards in my hand right now, which is yours. Back in my day, we used to play Magic with 40 cards. All formats. Well, there was only one format. It wasn't even called Standard. It was just called Magic.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
All right. So those 6, then put those on top there. And I will go ahead and put these in here for you. And
Okay.
all right. So this is your deck if you want to shuffle it a little bit. I'll get to shuffling mine. And then we'll get this game started.
Who wants to play Magic? Yay. Okay.
So with 40 cards, if you can do a good riffle shuffle 6 times, that will guarantee that they are well randomized. Now, I'm not doing good shuffles.
I think that's 3.
All right. Game starting in just a couple minutes. Yeah, okay, that's 3 for the second time. Here's my phone. It was sitting on top of, I don't know. It just fell off. Sudden burst of gravity. Either that or it's our cat. We have a cat named Paranormal that lives in the house. We can't get rid of her. Can't see her. But whenever anything gets knocked over by Paranormal. You know how cats are. They love testing gravity all the time.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I did it.
Okay. You can cut mine or you can shuffle it a little bit.
We're doing this game.
Okay, you just pulled your everything out. All right. Okay, is this your deck? Or...
Yeah, that's my deck.
Okay. There.
Okay.
All right. So we need to see who goes first. You want to spin it or you want me to?
You can.
Something flew off.
Yeah.
I think I'm going first. Yay. All right, we'll see if we can get a couple games in. Okay. I think I can play this. Yeah.
I'll try it.
Okay. All right. Um, all right. I am going to play a swamp. I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to play a snarling gorehound. Snarling gorehound is a 1-drop 1/1 with menace. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, surveil 1, which is look at the top card of your library. You may put that into your graveyard. All right.
Okay. My turn.
Your turn.
I'll play Under City and Sewers. It is both an island and swamp.
Yep, and it enters tapped, and then whenever it, what else is on there?
No, nothing else.
When Understanding Sewers enters the battlefield, surveil 1.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can take a look at the top card, and if you don't want it, you can put it in your graveyard. Otherwise, you put it back on top. Okay.
I didn't see that part.
Because it's a shiny card. All right, let's see here. I am going to play a plains. Okay. So 2. When this enters the battlefield, this case enters the battlefield, create a 2/1 black skeleton creature token and suspect it. And so that's just a counter that goes on it. To solve, you control no suspected skeletons. And then solved, you pay the cost again, sacrifice this case, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Activate only as a sorcery. So let's see here. Did we get any skeletons?
Skeletons.
You got the suspect things. I didn't take a look to see what we got. Yeah, there's a human. Clue. There's another clue. There's a detective. There's another clue. All right. Yours would be probably on the bottom. Well, maybe not. We got that thingy. Another clue. Opter. Really? Opter?
Yeah.
You got a lot of art cards. Yeah. Okay. I think that is a fail for the
skeleton.
Yeah. All right. So, what I'm going to do is, I don't know if we've got a 2/1 skeleton. Let me take a look at our binder for skeletons. See what we got.
If we don't, then we just do the ones that are one, or
if we've got any of those. We've got shapeshifters. Soldiers. I don't know any skeletons at all. We got spirits. That's the problem with randomized decks, right? Or randomized packs. Yeah, we do not have that. So, what we're going to do. Skeleton is a 2/1. It's also suspected, so I'm going to let us get a nice fancy art card. Pick out one of your art cards. We'll turn that into a skeleton. And these suckers are hard to pop out. I'm trying to do it without ripping it.
There we go.
Okay. So this is my suspected skeleton. Yeah. All right. I am going to go into combat, and I am going to hit you for 1 with menace.
I can't unblock it.
So you go down to 19.
Many.
First blood. All right. And what I'm going to do here is I am going to do a 2/1 like that. So we know that it's a 2/1 skeleton. All right. Last turn.
Okay.
And suspected got this tiny type on it as well. And it says, a suspected creature has menace and can't block. Okay. Well, that's nice to know.
I'm going to play a swamp.
Oh, squishy land. All right.
And do blue and a black.
All right. So you've got a 2/3 Lazov, Wearer of Faces. When Wearer of Faces attacks, exile target card from a graveyard, then investigate. Which means that you would create a clue.
Yeah.
Whenever you sacrifice a clue, you may have Lazov become a copy of a creature card exiled with it under until end of turn. Okay. All right.
Your turn.
I will untap and draw. All right. I am play a planes. I am I'm going to play a lead pipe, and I'm going to do whatever. Okay, equip 2. So this becomes a 3/1 with menace.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack with this and with my 2/1.
I cannot block that.
It actually, yes, it has menace. Both of them have menace. So you'll be taking 5. All right. Pass turn.
Alrighty.
All right. Go ahead.
Slam.
All right.
Do that. And
Excuse me.
I'm going to do 3.
Okay.
And play
A
4
forensic researcher. So you can tap it to untap another target permanent you control, or you can tap it to collect evidence. That's 3 tap target creature you don't control. All right.
and
So
I could attack.
yeah, you can attack, or you can leave them back for blocking.
I think I might want to. No, leave back for blocking.
Okay. All right, yeah, if you attacked with this, then you could create the clue, and then you could have this start, you could have that become a copy of this and do some other funky things. from what I
Yeah.
can see. All right. But since I am pound, 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 pound with 2 creatures with menace,
Yeah. Too bad I don't have another one of those in here.
okay. So what I'm going to do, they don't have a,
How big is he?
it's a 3/1.
Three.
And whenever equipped creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life. And so, but this is a 2/1.
Okay.
So I am going to swing with both of those.
I'm going to block.
That, and you're going to take the 3.
Yeah.
So that will roll you down to 11. This will die. My suspect will die. And what do I want to do? I think all right. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to, now that I don't have a suspect, solved. So I sacrifice this case, and then I search my library for a card, and pick any card that I want. Thinking that card. Yeah, let's go with that card.
You don't have to reveal.
Nope. Put it into your hand, then, and only activate it as a sorcery. All right. You are welcome to shuffle or whatever. All right, and I'm going to play land for turn, and then I'm going to go ahead and pass turn.
Okay. Play a squishy land. And I'm going to play Rot Farm Mortipede.
Yeah. Whenever 1 or more creature card leaves your graveyard, it gets a +1 and +0 and gains menace and lifelink until end of turn. Okay.
Go into combat.
Okay. Okay. So 2. And then what you do is you create a clue. No, you have to create the clue first. When you sacrifice the clue, that's when you get to exile something underneath it, and then it becomes a yeah. So you sacrifice the clue, draw a card. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, you may have it become a copy. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no. You're right. You can exile that right underneath it. Yeah. And then when you sacrifice the clue, then it can become a copy of it.
Whenever one or more creature and cards leave the graveyard.
Yes.
Uh,
It gets it until end of turn.
oh, it gets it. I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah. So I take 2, going down to 18.
Yeah.
All right, and um, that is it for the moment, I think.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to play a Museum Night Watch. When it dies, create a 2/2 white and blue detective creature token, which we actually have one of those, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. um, I could have played it for its disguise cost. It would have been a 2/2 creature. But it didn't have any special ability when you flip it over. It's morph, basically.
Mm.
So, but when you flip it over, it's like, yeah, whatever. Um, I am, let's see, that's going to be a 4/5 creature. If I, all right. Um, hmm. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I will swing with my 3/1 menace creature, um, which will allow me to take that out if you block.
Mm. I'm going to. Oh man. Do I want to?
Do you want to? Do you feel like going down to 8 and then hit me harder next turn?
I'm gonna do this since this is. I'm gonna untap this.
Okay.
Uh,
So I get to destroy that instead. Cool.
no, it's a 4/5.
No, it's not a 4/5 until you sacrifice a clue. You don't have the mana to
Oh,
sacrifice a clue. I already thought that through, but
I'll do that.
okay. Then this will kill that. You will take 1, going down to 10. And that will end my turn. All right.
Escape tunnel.
All right. Escape tunnel. Basically in Evolving Wilds. Or if you have something that you don't want blocked that's tiny, then you can.
Mm. So until I sack that clue, this isn't
Right. It doesn't become the 4/5. So you have to sacrifice the clue to draw a card.
okay.
Then it becomes the 4/5. Just two to sacrifice the clue. Yeah. Draw a card. Yeah. And then it can become this.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And
mm,
let me get this right. Ready to block that sucker.
I'm gonna go into combat.
Okay. All right. You're making it the 4/5.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Hit me for 4.
And I make that cool.
What?
It says whenever it
Okay.
attacks.
Whenever a faces attacks, exile target card from a graveyard, then make a clue. You may have now. Since it became this, it doesn't say that it maintains this. It becomes that. Yeah. So so then enters the battlefield or attacks, you may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, draw a card. So you are basically just, this is now that at the moment.
Okay.
So you're just hitting me for 4.
Okay.
Taking me down to 14. Okay.
And it is your turn.
All right.
I'm gonna go and sacrifice this.
All right.
Search.
I'm going to get a land.
Okay.
All right. I am playing this as a disguise. All right. And I'm going to play an unscrupulous agent. So the unscrupulous agent says when it enters the battlefield, target opponent exiles a card from their hand. Now, this is net. Oh, this is a land. I was wondering why that. Hang on, let me get a up there. That's basically a marked card.
So I exile or
Exile. Yes, a card from your hand. All right. So what I did there. So Rhino had this. Actually, let's see. I can do it here. You can see how this was just a basic land. I did not realize it would have this mark on it and all that stuff. So we just swapped that out. We'll go ahead and toss that land. And that is not the mistake or the trick if you're looking. All right, so this is currently a 2/2. And you got a 3/4. All right. I'm just going to pass turn.
yeah, super scary.
Yeah.
Gonna play and 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 pass turn.
Okay. Hmm. I want to double check something with this. All right. All right. I'm going to swing with both of these. This is a 5-2, and this is a 2-2.
I don't have minutes or anything.
No.
Well, first I'm going to block that. And then I'm gonna do one.
Okay. You're still in your blocks,
Yes,
right? Okay, you're in the process of assigning blocks. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take priority because I'm going to flip this over and give it flying and lifelink, so it can't be blocked.
Okay.
Now, when it gets flipped over, it will give this lifelink as well.
Okay. I didn't know you could do it instant speed.
Instant speed. It says whenever. Yeah, you may turn it face up at any time for its disguise cost. So I turned it face up anytime for its disguise cost. So it is a 2-1 flying lifelink. And it gives this lifelink until end of turn. Not flying. But you're still in your blocks, so you can you can adjust your blocks if you so desire. Because yeah, I mean that's one of those things where you get the level 3 judge in there, and they'll say no, you can flip this over before the block is cemented in. And now it's flying. You can't block it.
Oh, I thought I had it. He gave me no choice. I'm gonna
Flash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flash.
Okay.
Fake like.
When it enters the battlefield, enchanted creature gains hexproof until end of turn. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has flying.
I'm gonna block this.
Okay. All right. So, anything else you doing?
Oh, I do have it. Just with different art. Murder.
Okay. Okay, so you destroy target creature, you take 1.
And take one. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And let's see. I will go up to 16. Um, and that's it. Wait a second. You okay? Yeah, you go ahead.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
9. Um. 6. By Basilica
Stalker.
Stalker.
It's flying, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you gain 1 life and surveil 1. You could have played this for the disguise cost. Okay. Okay. So that's a 4/4 at the moment.
And
Yeah.
um. Combat
Okay.
attack you for
2. You haven't sacrificed a clue. It's only a 2/3.
oh yeah. Um.
You know what makes the most sense?
Hmm.
Don't attack with that. Swing with just that. It's a 4/4 flyer.
Oh yeah.
I have no flying. Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. You hit me 3 more times with that in the air, and you don't even have to do that because you got another flyer there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm going to play a seasoned combatant. Uh, and
Oh, did you get your detective?
oh, yeah, yeah, I forgot about that sucker. Um, okay, so I've been playing without my 2/2 for a while. Okay. Uh, okay, well, that would have changed a few things possibly, but not really. All right. Pass turn.
Okay. All right. Um. You. You. 2. Massacre Girl, known killer.
The Massacre Girl, known killer. Okay, this is got a bunch of foil stuff on it. Creatures you control have Wither. They deal damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, if its toughness was less than 1, draw a card. Okay.
Okay. That includes this.
Right.
So this has with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it says creatures you control. Okay.
Alright. Attack with the rock.
Make your move.
Just
Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. And its power currently is 4. So it not only gets that, but it also gets the enchantment too. All right.
every creature opponent control. And that does
Right. You got 2 unopened mana.
I'm going to play the last escape tunnel.
Okay. All right.
2 black.
All right.
And
Disguise. So it is a 2/2.
yeah. Your turn. Sacrifices. Yeah.
Your disguise was only 2. Normally disguise is 3.
No.
No. You play it face down for 3, and then the disguise. Yeah. So it is morph. Yeah. You couldn't play that one.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. I just don't have quite enough to do everything that I want to do. All right. That's the lead pipe. Case of the uneaten feast. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. To solve, you've gained 5 or more life this turn. That may not happen, but at least as I cast creatures, I will gain 1 life here and there.
Yeah.
So that would be nice. As far as attacks go, I don't think I'm going to do anything. All right. Your go.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm going now.
3. Cast it for the disguise.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's a 2/2.
And
Attack me with that.
yeah.
That's just getting 3 in. I don't have any flyers.
And pass turn.
Okay. Huh. Uh, Defenestrated Phantom. Defenestrated. Okay. Defenestrated. I gain 1 life. Woohoo! Back up to 10. We were at 9/9. So I have a 4/3 flyer. And that is it.
And you're in step. When step 2.
Okay. So it's a flying 4/2. When it enters the battlefield, you lose 3 life.
So I get on 6.
Yeah. Okay, so you got a 4/2 flyer. All right, pass turn.
Alright.
You can hit in the air for 7.
Yeah.
I have 1 flyer.
Combat.
Okay.
Attack with this. This. And that'd be it.
Okay. I'm not going to block. I'll take 7, go down to 3.
Okay.
All right. What else you got?
Pavilion. Pass turn.
Okay. Wait a second. Before I do that, I'll play this. It's an agency coroner, just so I can gain a life. Go up to 4. Then I am going to swing all out. So that is 6 in the air. This, since I attack with 3 or more creatures, this is a 3/3. That's a 1/1 and a 2/2.
Block that.
Block the 2/2. And 7 will get through. Do you have any way of taking that thing out?
Swine. I can't block flying. So no.
No. All right. Do you feel like doing another one, or do you want to call that it?
And there was that flying.
Okay.
So yeah.
You want-
Well, let's do another.
All right, we'll do another.
All right.
That was rough.
Yeah.
You had a lot of mana. I
Yeah.
did not. So,
Yeah.
so what did you think of that game?
I like it.
Yeah.
I need to like them.
All right. So let's reset our stats here. Boom, up to 20.
What does Wither do?
So if you did any damage to any of my creatures, it would do the damage in -1/-1 counters. So if you had a 1/1 creature and it blocked a 4/4, yeah, you would put a -1/-1 on my 4/4 and it would become a 3/3.
Okay.
Now, if the creature had a toughness of 1, then you ended up getting to draw a card, I think, when it died.
Okay.
So, alrighty. But once again, we were at the point where we were down to the last turn. You would have won on the next turn, or
Yeah.
all right. You going first?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I am.
all right.
No.
No. Okay. It's a London Mulligan, so you'll be going out 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep.
I did have that in 2-drop, but the rest were lands.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, 2 creatures.
All they did was cut. Draw 7. Ditch 1. Actually, what was the promo that you ended up getting? Outrageous robbery.
That's
Mhm.
5, 6.
All right. What you got? What you gonna ditch?
I am gonna ditch this.
Okay. All right, your go.
Mm. I'm gonna play Swamp.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. I am going to play Swamp. Pass turn. Island and okay.
Repeat the offering.
It is suspected. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Otherwise, suspected. So it is now suspected. It was. Oh no, that's only if. Okay, so you will have to pay the 3 to make it a suspect, and then you put the suspect on it. And
So-
then you can pay the 3 again and give it a 1/1 counter. And then you can pay the 3 again and give it a 1/1 counter.
And over and over.
And over and over and over. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. But it starts out as a 2/1.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's your turn.
I am
Pretty darn.
I am going to do the case of the skeleton again and make it a suspect. It's over here because you're most likely going to end up doing that at some point, right?
Yeah.
Well, why this is so easy to pull out compared to that one. That one was like pulling teeth almost. Okay. So this one is just really, really tight. Okay, so it is your go. I have a 2/1. Hand me the dice here. So we'll do 2/1. So it's a 2/1 skeleton. That is a suspect.
I'm gonna do the ability and put a 1/1 counter on if repeat offered.
Oh, the first thing you do is you make it a suspect. Okay.
And going into combat.
Okay, so you got a 2/1 going after my 2/1.
You can't.
Huh? Yeah, they can't block. Suspects can't block. So I take 2. All right. All right. I am going to do 1. I'm going to do the case of the uneaten feast. Combat. I'm going to hit you for 2.
Ouchie.
And then on my second main, I'm going to do the unscrupulous agent and make you exile a card from your hand. Ha ha.
Oh,
It, it is to laugh. All right. And I will pass turn.
we'll play a third.
Okay. So now you can start putting counters on it if you want, or you can cast something else.
And which I'm probably am gonna do.
Okay, so this will get a 1/1 counter. It is now a 3/2.
combat.
Okay. Well, don't want to just lose my 1/1 that I just brought out. I will go ahead and take the 3 going down to 15.
You can't block.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't because it's got menace.
Yeah.
No, it's still suspect.
Mm.
Does it
I'm
say?
just reading it.
Yeah.
A suspect creature has menace and can't block.
Yeah.
Your turn.
All right. All right. I want to play that. I think in this case, I'm just going to play the Museum Night Watch. And I'll gain 1 life. Wunk. Well, and let me go ahead and hit you for 2. Okay. With my menace 2/1 suspect.
I
All right. Pass turn.
Undercity sewers.
Okay. So you get to surveil 1.
I like it.
All right. It stays on top. Okay. Anything else?
Well, the only thing that makes sense
Is to pump that up.
yeah.
Yep. And now it is a 4/3.
Yeah.
All right. So that is a total of 4. And the total defense is 3. So all that will trade unless you've got something else for 1 blue.
Yeah.
All right. Now when this dies, I get my detective. That dies. You don't have a suspect anymore. Your suspect died. Oops. Sorry about that. Just hit the microphone. Now I had a creature into the battlefield. So I'll gain 1 life. Anything else?
No.
All right. Uh, oh, okay. So, absolving Lamassu.
You gain 1 life.
Yeah, I gain 1 life. Flying. When it enters the battlefield, all suspected creatures are no longer suspected. Combat. I'm going to swing for 4.
You can't do anything.
Okay. Go to my end step. When I go to my end step, this gets solved automatically. If unsolved, solve it at the beginning of your end step. So it's solved, which means that I sacrifice this case and search my library for a card and put it into my hand. I think I know what I want to do. I am going to search for that card. And I will pass turn after you cut the deck. Okay.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise, eh?
A swamp.
Okay. So you've got
3, 4.
you got 6. You got 4 blue or 3 black. Six. Okay.
Hotshot investigator.
Hotshot investigators. When Hotshot investigators enters the battlefield, return up to 1 other target creature to its owner's hand. If you controlled it, investigate. So you can return 1 of my creatures to my hand. Now, if you return either of these, they disappear.
Yeah.
If you return that, I cast it again.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. It disappears.
And
You have a 4/4.
I get a investigate.
No, if you controlled it.
Oh, if I controlled it.
Yeah, return up to 1 other target creature to its owner's hand. So if you return 1 of your creatures to your hand, then you would get the clue token. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay. I'm going to play Kaya.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what Kaya says in the super tiny type. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control and or creature cards in your graveyard are put into exile, you may choose a creature card from among them. Until end of turn, target token you control becomes a copy of it, except it has flying. For a plus, okay, it comes in with a 3. For a +2, surveil 2, then exile a card from a graveyard. +1, create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying. -2, exile target creature you control. For each other player, exile up to 1 target creature that player controls. Wow. A lot of exile. A lot of exile. I don't even know how this is going to work. Now, I don't know about the surveil 2. So you surveil 2 and then exile a card from a graveyard. So whenever 1 or more creatures you control and or creature cards are put into exile, you may choose creature turned. Target token you control becomes a copy of it, except it has flying. Oh, so So if I +2, I surveil 2. I'm going to put this in my grave. Then I'm going to exile a card. So I'll exile this, and then this target creature becomes this.
Except it has
It's
flying.
flying.
And it's a hexproof?
No, just flying.
Okay.
Flying
detective.
No, it's not a flying detective. It is a flying museum night watch. So that becomes a 3/2. All right. So I will swing in the air for 7.
I cannot block.
That will get you down to 5. Okay. Unfortunately, that was not lifelink. Yeah, and that wasn't an enter the battlefield. It became it. So
Yeah.
Okay, when it dies. Okay. Pass turn.
All right.
Time for you to pound on Kaya.
Maybe. Pass turn.
Mana flooded. Well, I'm going to +2. Uh, Combat 4 in the air. Well, actually, oh no, I have to exile something. And then I can turn that into a 2/2 and swing in the air for 6.
Here with fight.
Okay. All right.
At least I have a block.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Are you going to want to block this and have your blocker die? Or are you going to block that, kill that, so I can't do that thing anymore, and you'll go down to 1, but then you'll still keep the blocker for next turn.
I think we'll want to
Okay.
block that.
All right.
I was getting that poker face.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was really hard.
Land for turn.
And just now noticed I could
It could have done something.
have. On my turn, yeah.
When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Pass turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So disguise is
3. 3, and you make a 2/2. All right. It's a 2/2. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna pass her.
Okay. All right. Rot Farm Mortipede.
I didn't do the 4.
Huh?
The 4. I did. I blocked the 1.
Oh, yeah. So you were supposed to go down to 1.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. Um. Okay. I'm going to -2 this, going down to 5. I'm going to exile a target creature that I control and exile a target creature you control. For each other player, exile up to 1 target creature that player controls. Combat.
Just for fun, I'm going to.
Does that have flying?
No.
Okay. Well, just for fun, I'm going to give this +2/+2. So that's a 9.
9.
Yeah. So Kaya is actually pretty reasonable. Okay. I wonder, just out of curiosity, I want to see how much Kaya runs approximately. So this is so we're looking for Murder, Karlov Manor, and it's so Kaya. Okay, yeah, she's running around $6 ish.
Yeah, but that is just because the set just came out.
Yeah, I can't really see where she's an overly great card. I mean, you do surveil. You have to have tokens, so it is good in a
Token deck.
Yeah. And it says then exile a card from a graveyard. You okay, Ryan? From a graveyard. So it can be an opponent's graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that card that became in 16.
All right. All right. So what are your impressions of this as a pre-release set or a sealed game?
It's okay.
Okay. All right. So something that we're going to do, Rhino doesn't realize we're doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. for those of you that are watching right now, the first person who can put down a comment as to what was really wrong with the game that we played. All right. There was a big thing, a little trick, a little secret about what we did. First person that does that, we will get you to, you got to put it in the comments after this goes live. And then that person will get a prize from us, probably a pretty big prize, because this is going to be
Probably Kaya.
no, it wasn't Kaya. But yeah, there was something that we did surreptitiously, and we want to see if anybody noticed. And if you noticed, put it in the comments. The first person that notices will get a prize from us. Probably, I don't know. We'll probably give you all of our mythics from that we got from this, including Kaya. Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable. We can send those. Maybe we'll send all the rares too. Who knows? So
Massacre Girl.
Massacre Girl, Kaya. Yeah, we'll send it all. So if you can be the first one to say what the strange thing is that we did, and I'll see those as they come in. So you want to win some cool cards? Go back, take a look. Oh wow, yeah, because I also got a Vein Ripper, Kaya, the Massacre Girl. Yeah. So we'll see who does that. So Rhino, why don't you close us out?
Okay. Well, and thank you for watching me being pounded on.
Little?
Very little, yeah. Only 40 damage.
We've only had 20. You start out at 20. All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, thank you for watching, and
You have more videos coming out
soon. It's not until then. Rhino out.
So we are clear.